Alright, here we go. Scroll down and you'll see a button, new button called Collaborate. So we're going to click on that. I'm just doing a quick demo today to give you a sense of what this is, and I've gone in to have a quick look at it. It's basically, it allows you the ability to collaborate in real time with clients, so you can create custom searches and have the option to be notified in real time. Clients can also register and perform their own searches. They can do things like comment, like, dislike properties. So it's kind of an interesting new feature that TREB's launched for us. So I'll just give you a sense of what you'll be looking at when you first log in. So you'll see down the side, newsfeed. You get an option to search a listing, clients, messages, documents, your lists, your favorites, your likes. You get the idea. What you're going to want to do first is go in, because I've actually done this already. I've gone in and set up my own profile. So you're going to want to go in and set up all your contact information, because this is essentially what a client's going to find. Oh, let's kick back over here. So your clients will basically see all your contact information. You want to upload one of your photos, and then this becomes what's your business card, I guess. So just verify all the information's correct on here. And then these little default messages your clients would get. So basically what you have to do is send them an invite into Collaborate with you, and you invite them into Collab, and this is the messages that they would get. You can see the little welcome message. It tells them how to search and do little functions within Collaborate. And let's see here, and then just signature. So sales representative, I'm actually a broker with Remax first. Just make sure the signature is okay, and save signature. You could probably do fancier things. I'm going to stay on the page for now. So once you've done all of this, there's a few other options that'll come up. The teams is kind of an interesting one. Let's see if that changes things for me. Yeah, so when I click on the teams, if you work within a team, then you can add different people to this. So if I was to click on edit here, I just plug in my team name, the Gordon Brothers team, and we've got our administrative assistant, my brother, and myself. I could add other members if I wanted to. I can delete the team and start again. So you get the idea of what to do if you run in a team. And yeah, so we're actually going to go in to this little thing, this client folder for now. I'm just going to give you a basic sense of what this program is. TREB hasn't even launched a video really for how to use this yet. There's a quick reference guide for both yourself as a salesperson and for a client. So I'd suggest you take a look into TREB for access to that information, or we've got copies at the office for anybody that wants anything. So what I've done is just set up a kind of I've activated myself as a client here. But if I go into new, I'm just going to create a new client. So let's just call this client John Smith. I'm going to plug in my own email address for the time being, and it'll just populate all my information. So you can go down and save and invite client. So they just show you basically the message that's going to be sent out. It'll be sent out to me, so I'm going to send that invitation to John Smith, who I put as my own contact. So if I give it a minute, hopefully I should get a message from my own account shortly or momentarily. There it is there. So this is the message that me as John Smith, I guess, gets from my account. I'm going to complete the registration and sign in. So this is what your clients will then see, all right? So they want to create a username. Let's just call it Doug Gordon, and I don't know what the password's going to be. Password. I'm going to create a new account. Oh. Username already exists, so I'll put in Doug Gordon 2 because I've created a dummy account already. Let's do that. So I could save that. So this is basically what your clients would then be looking at. It'll give them a little how to get started. So you should be sending out a message to them, just saying we've got an awesome new function within TREB, and here's an idea of what we can do with it. So I want to give you the ability to get listings the moment that I get listings. And when we set you up on that type of search, then there won't be any delays. Even with a buyer registry system now, a client, you would sign up and they're going to get hourly listings. But most people are still using, I think, the 24-hour function where they're getting listings once a day, and they would collect a pool of everything and send it out at midnight each night. So they get this little quick how to get started in their news feed. Then this is where they can go in and search for properties. So I would just type in some of the information that I'm looking for, or where I think they'd be looking for property. So we can specify really within Ajax. I want to look at, say, Southeast, because I've got clients that are looking there. I'm going to plug in the price of, I don't know, 500,000 to whatever, really doesn't matter, 800,000. I can plug in style, and you get the sense of how much information you can filter here. And then I'm going to click on save. So my save search here, I'm just going to give it a title, South Ajax test email. So you can see it highlights everything that's available. I can view that as a list, or I can check out very detailed reports. And the reports are kind of cool. It gives you a little bit more information. It's actually a lot cleaner, which I prefer. It'll give a little bit of mortgage information here. You can add comments to this if you want. It'll even give similar property listings down here at the bottom. So kind of some cool functions. If I'm going through, or as a buyer, I could be looking at these properties, and maybe I want to add it to my likes. Maybe I really love this property. I'm going to add it to favorites. I can make comments that would be sent to my realtor. So let's take a look at this one. So again, you're collaborating with, or your clients are collaborating with you. So it's pretty cool, some of the stuff that you can do. And I should get notified. I'm supposed to get notified of that in real time. We'll see if it, I actually get an email that comes to me anytime soon. So you can go in and check, so out of those lists, any emails or any messages that come in. So if I was to send my client a message, this is where they'd find it. I'm just going to open that up. Same thing with documents. Your lists, it could be your property list, so they can create different lists for themselves in their searches. Maybe it's stuff that they love. Here's the actual searches, and this goes 1 day back. You can start looking 2 days back. We just set up the search, so it's not going to give us anything, but it's great. Again, it's nice and clean, so I really like it from that respect. So if we wanted to click on the thumb, we can see the one that we clicked off that we actually liked. So maybe we went out to take a look at properties, and we came back and we wanted to make some notes on something that we went and saw. I think you could use a program like this really well to make notes. And then you give feedback in real time to the agent right away, so being us. So, again, I'm looking at this from what one of my buyer clients would be looking at. And, having that functionality where I can actually communicate and speak with the agent is probably something really awesome. So I'm going to enjoy that, I think. And also, as an agent, I want to hear that feedback from my clients too. So I'm just going to check on email here. Okay, so this is the additional message that I got John Smith. Thank you for subscribing. And then that looks like it's it for the time being. Anyway, so yeah, you get a sense of what this is, what it's like. And your client actually goes to collab.torontomls.net. So that would be their login. It's collab.torontomls.net. And they would do their login information there. And this was the information that they're going to be getting. So great functionality in here. I'm going to close that for now and just go back to, because I start confusing myself after I work with, as from the agent side of things and looking at it, and then from the buyer side. But let's go back in, and I'm going to look at the collab again and take a look. So I'm going to link back in, collaborate. So now that we made a couple of notes on the listings, this is me, Doug Gordon, the realtor. And now I can see, oh great, John Smith had done a few things here. First of all, John Smith had created this search within John's own search function. He's also gone in and added this listing to his likes. He's added one to favorites, and he's commented on a listing. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So I've gotten all that information back from John really quickly, and I can go back in and respond. So if I wanted to message him from this, area, sure, we can have a look tonight. Are you free? So once I post that, then my client would be able to see that information as well. So it tracks all the communication back and forth, and I'm sure there's a lot of other things that you can do. This is on first glance what I've been able to kind of decipher how to use the collaborate function. Like I said, there's a couple really good quick reference guides that you can look and find on TREB. But for now, that's just a kind of quick snapshot on how to use this this new feature. Anyway, again, it's Doug Gordon, Remax First. I hope you enjoyed it.